Okay, this will probably take a lot of effort, but I'm gonna try to get one of Miranda's secret endings instead of doing Scott's. It's been a couple of days since I've last done anything. Because it has been a heckin' busy. Alright, what do I want to do? I need money, but obviously there's no person. Let's just go do this for now. You notice Vera showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Already seen this one, but it's fine. Oh yes, very much. Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What, that they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No, that was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters. I've probably lost every voice I gave them, but that's because it's been a couple days and I have a headache. I'm probably only going to record one thing, but I figured I need to do something. I could not disagree more. You there, settled this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Oh, sorry about that. Let me grab the Google document again that I have. What is it? Buy their houses. Buy their houses, burn them down, replace them, blah blah blah. Fun versus smarts. I need to do smart, sadly, which will get us a heart with Miranda. Oh, okay. Ah, yes! This is Daddy's strategy. The amazing thing is that once the bad people start to disappear without explanation, even people who used to be bad start being very good. It's like magic, and so humane. Do you happen to know where your father put all the people who disappeared? Put them? No, silly. They disappeared, like a magic trick. Ah, yes, I see. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts, as well as yet another reason never to visit Miranda's kingdom. I feel like we're gonna see kind of the same things, because... I mean, maybe we'll get new stuff, especially if I go to the shop and buy this thing we need for the ending. As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife. So this is the one for killing people, right? What? Good heavens, no. This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on meat. So what then? Am I supposed to use this scrawny-looking knife to kill a dude? No. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use a fish knife. This is merfolk court silverware after all. That tiny thing? I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age. That is usually how it's done in my kingdom, yes. That or poison. This is ridiculous. Yo, you there, which knife would you use to kill a guy? And don't say the fish knife. The fish knife. I said not to, but you said, I'll show you which knife is used for murder. Damien picks up the big scary knife you wanted to use in the first place and lunges at you. You pick up the fish knife. Yes, defend my honor. Make sure to hold the knife with pinky extended. What? How did you disarm me? I'm normally the best at stabbing. Fuck me, I guess the fish knife really is the best for murder after all, huh? One must never doubt a princess in matters of silverware, my dear. Miranda is so impressed with your prowess in combat and silverware, she awards you her napkin as a token. Oh, well, thank you, my lady. I think I got that one on Damien's route.
Let's go.
Right, we can go here now to go buy what I need, possibly.
Stranger.
Oh, you missed me and my shit, huh? Worry no more. All this shit can be yours if you have the money, not me, though. If this is even there, like, I don't even know if this is there. Let me grab the Steam page. Maybe this is the second season. Because I don't see it here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I don't see that one, so I guess this is not an ending that I can get right now. I'm not sure, but let me just check again. Because I need to do this in case I get something. Yeah, it's not here, so let's do this one. The shitter. Believe it or not, this is a very religious thing. That's not what I need, but that's fine. We'll just see if we can get another secret ending from Miranda, or if not, we might get just like actually make like go to prom with her. Okay. After that, you engage in a deadly match of truth or dare with Polly, and that would be a super interesting event to cover. But then the two of you spot Miranda and Liam deep in an intense conversation, and that's bound to be much more interesting. Hey, babes! You're making quite a noise, and I love anything that makes quite a noise. What's up? Hey, you two. Miranda and I were having a creative disagreement. You see, we wanted to start our own school club. Ooh, we haven't seen this one. You know, an intellectually rewarding extracurricular that enriches our minds while probably not being mentioned ever again in the future, because continuity at this school seems to be a bit random. Noise! Let's do it. Y'all know my favorite things in the world. Drugs. Sexual activities? Noise. No dummies, that too, but I meant chess and Russian literature. Stop treating me as if I were two-dimensional. Let's start a literature club. Huh, I'm not sure. Do you remember what happened last year when we joined the literature club? We wrote dope poems and made new friends? No, the other thing. Ah, fuck, yes, that's right. So weird I almost forgot. I mean, that's how I died, you know? Anyway, thing is, Miranda and I were already between two ideas. I proposed we start the club. A delightful meta club where we enjoyed ourselves by designing and crafting new school clubs. Boring! I proposed the Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club, a club where we would spend our nights learning how to tell the right bedtime stories to ponies. Whoa, you two really know how to sound two-dimensional. But in any case, can't you both just do your own clubs? No, our lives are fueled by the conflict and confrontation that can only be solved by choosing between two options. That's why we need you to choose which club is the best one, because Valkii always seems to choose based on who she wants to ask her from. That's so funny. So, which one should we go for? Just remember, one of the ideas includes ponies. Tough choice, mostly because I'm like super drunk right now. A tough choice indeed. It's your opportunity to convince Polly of one of the options, because no one is preventing you from making choices based on who you want to ask to prom. The best club is clearly, let's type that in, because I always need to type in the easiest one. The best club, okay. So it's creativity versus fun. Okay, that's fine. I can do the Miranda one. I mean, the pony one is at night, so technically it counts as a nightclub. The best club is clearly the club, because and then just throw some confetti.
Yes.
Oh, good point, Valkii. I do like nightclubs. You do realize it would be nothing like an actual nightclub, right? Are you sure? Have you been to this Little Pony Sweet Dreams nightclub? No, but less butts and more butts, boo. Pony butts.
How majestic.
Ponies have majestic buttocks indeed. Whoa, now I need to see it myself. I hope they know how to shake those pony asses. I have no idea what's happening. The only thing I understood is that my proposal has won, and that's the only thing that matters. Huzzah! Valkii, it might be true you only make choices based on who you want to ask to prom. But if that's true, you're off to a good start. Fuck yeah. You can't wait to tell rad bedtime stories to the ponies alongside Miranda. Meanwhile, you gain charm and smarts.
Let's go.
You find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously. Because again, we've seen these ones. We are going to come up against ones we've seen a lot of. Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your pick is just food? No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post-modern industrialized mega-society. Well, my silverware is a metaphor for... silverware? Yes, is that not enough? It's more than enough, but can we hurry along? The lighting is perfect right now and I don't want to lose it. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. Nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon. Ah yes, the gloating spoon, the most distinguished of utensils. What's a gloating spoon? Well, of course you wouldn't know about it. Rude. No, I wasn't being rude. Rudeness is simply the way one must introduce a gloating spoon. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Well, of course you didn't. You're not as cultured as I am. Such smug superiority. I am no match for this spoon. Miranda produces the gloating spoon with much fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you, but then what do you know, you peasant? You convince Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, lovingly explaining the spoon's finer points, even though spoons don't have points.
Let's go.
Hopefully we're going to be either on the way to getting a secret ending with her, or just going to prom with her. Like, going to prom with, like, that's an ending we haven't got yet. Just going to prom with her. No secret ending. What do I want? More charm, please. You're intrigued by your new little toy when you feel the temperature oddly rising. Are you catching a fever, or is it... Hey, dumbass, what's that? Damien, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm not trying to get you. Why are you not playing with a little guy taking a shit? Why are you playing with a little guy taking a shit? Is it some kind of weird new G.I. Joe? Ah, a classic mistake. No, Damien, this is called a cagana. You wouldn't know, of course. It means shitter. It's a religious thing from the Spanish region of Catalonia. Wait, remind. How is this poopy boy a religious thing? Well, you know about the nativity scene, right? Catholic people reenacting Jesus' birth and all during Christmas. Lame. Shut up. Thing is, in Catalonia, Christians build the nativity scene for Christmas with Mary, baby Jesus, the animals, and of course this random guy taking a shit nearby, behind a bush or something. Is it some kind of prank or something? Oh no, it's a very serious thing among Catalans. If you want to make the nativity scene, you better include the cagana. It's the culturally respectful thing to do. Respectful to whom? God damn it, this is priceless. Cagana, I love it. The ultimate action figure. I mean, it fucking beats the lameness out of Christianity and everything. One could say that, I guess. But why did these Catalan people decide to just put a guy taking a shit next to the birth of Jesus Christ? Good question. Nobody knows. It's a tradition that has been there for centuries, but nobody knows its origins. Catalan people just go for it because it's been done like that since forever. Nobody knows why they put this shitter next to Jesus, and yet they've done it for centuries. I must know. The intrigue is killing me. Gah! Wow, it really looks like as if it was about to kill him by giving him a seizure. Maybe you can help solve the mystery. I'm just gonna do it. Catch the... Oh, that's not what it is it? Oh, catch a real shitter. So it's boldness versus creativity, so creativity, and that's this one. Get into the mind of the shitter by reenacting the scene. Before Damien's head implodes, you take both him and Liam into your car. And just to be clear, by your car, I mean just a car, but fuck the concept of ownership, am I right? You drive to a nearby hospital and start to look for the place where pregnant women give birth to, usually, babies. What are we doing again? Dunno, seems like another Valkie's... It seems like another Valkie's foolproof plans. Do you mean it seems like another one of Valkie's foolproof plans? Sure. You finally find a room with someone giving birth to a new someone, but a nurse blocks you from entering. You tell her that you want to go for a totally legitimate reasons and really sell it by assuring her you absolutely won't be taking a shit in there. The nurse thinks and then replies, well, not taking a shit is one of the things we appreciate from people inside hospital rooms. You make a point. Whoa, lucky you. There's not only a woman giving birth to a baby in that room, but also an oddly placed bush just next to them. Who would have guessed? The woman is in the middle of labour, but you can see your presence is not calming her at all. Shh, relax, we're here because of science. We are not. Damien ignores Liam and focuses on relaxing the soon-to-be mother by patting her gently on her head and giving what you guess is his best attempt at small talk. So, having a baby, huh? I can relate. I mean, I was once a baby, you know? What about you? Did you used to be a baby too? The woman is very confused, but at least she's not staring at you now, which gives you some sense of intimacy to start pooping in the bush while looking at her during labour. You know what? I refuse to describe this scene. You're the worst nightmare of any narrator, really, so flash forward, you three are grabbing a bite in the hospital cafeteria. That was very unnecessary. Liam, shut up, it's the miracle of life, plus a rando taking a shit nearby, which probably is not the miracle of life, maybe the byproduct of it. Who knows? Anyway, Valkii, I can't with the suspense. Have you cracked the mystery of the Cagana? What came to mind when reenacting the whole thing? You revealed it was just plain weird. Well, not plain weird, more like over-the-top weird. That's a shame, but it's not your fault. Your plan was brilliant. You're like the ultimate mastermind or something. But this seems to be the fucking mother of all mysteries. I think we have a long way ahead. Get ready and buy some snacks. I feel I will regret following you two into this. You bet you will, Liam. Yay, you gain. I feel like I'm going towards something I don't want to go towards, but we'll follow it through anyway. Even if we don't manage to take anybody to prom because this has fucked things up.
Let's go.
That's still an ending I haven't gotten with somebody, you know what I mean? Alright, I am still going for Miranda, so I think she wants charm. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught. Most terrible news, friend. I've just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Please help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court? Is this one of her secret endings? No. Tis not. Right, what is it? Just keep an eye out for... Okay. Just keep... There we go. It's smarts versus boldness. Just keep an eye out for the classic signs. Shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives in bulk. Pretty much everybody is a traitor. Just spin a bottle, whoever it points at, kill them. So we want smarts. But that would mean... Could Lord Darkheart Stabbington be a traitor? I must warn Father at once. We have to find a new royal babysitter. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, unless that name is Darkheart Stabbington. You gain smarts and money.
Let's go.
Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. So wait, you've actually got serfs who eat for you. I've seen this one as well. Well, of course! I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kinds of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have a serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of serfs. It's a fair amount, the only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm all out of ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Valkii, we could probably think up a dope new kind of serf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? Oh, Miranda, you should get a puppy serf. It's not actually a serf. It's just like 50 cute dogs. A serf? That's actually just a room full of cute puppies. Why didn't my imagination serf come up with such a marvelous idea? I swear, if he hadn't escaped, I'd have him hanged by my execution serf immediately. As a matter of fact, would you like to be my new imagination serf? The pay is non-existent, but you make up for it in constant fear of death. You politely decline Miranda's offer, but agree to go to the animal shelter to pick out a puppy serf instead. Huzzah!
Let's go.
What do we want? Let's get a couple more charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She seems to think... Oh, she was seeing this one. You're having a very interesting argument with Liam on which would be Plato's favorite emoji, were he to know what emojis are. You've narrowed it down to alien face emoji and paella emoji when Damien interrupts you. So we are on our way to something, which... I don't know what. I don't know what's gonna happen though, because this is clearly interacting, like, taking up Miranda time, you know? Hey, I hereby summon the Shitter Squad. Please don't call us that. I will submit your petition to the high powers, Liam, but now let's focus on what's really important, the Kagana. So I did some research on these Catalan people and their traditions, and oh boy, they fucking rock. Each tradition was more badass than the last. They do this thing called... I'm so sorry, I don't know what that is. I don't know how to say that other one. Calcotades? I don't know. Where they drink these calcot onions with their fucking hands while drinking wine in the most ludicrous ways because fuck glasses and silverware. There's also this Corifox thing where they basically dress as devils and run down the street holding pitchforks that end in fireworks while dancing to the drums. They're fucking savages. And then I found out this other thing called Castellas, which is a thing they do in their festivals where they build human towers just because they can. Who knows why? My safest bet is that's either a pure display of power or an attempt to reach the sun to punch it in its fucking face. Radical, right? The more I've researched, the more I love these Catalan people. Fucking awesome weirdos, no clue about the Cagana thing. Still a mystery how they started putting a guy taking a shit next to Jesus Christ. Did you know that a few years ago, the Barcelona government even tried to ban the Cagana from the city's nativity scene, and the Catalan people got so angry that they forced the government to refrain from this decision? They fought the establishment to keep a random guy taking a shit next to Jesus, and they won.
Whoa, that's crazy!
Whoa, dude. Can I just marry an entire religion? Or at least have casual sex with it? Probably not. Then I need to satisfy my urges by unveiling this massive fucking mystery, Liam. But how? I mean, even if the tradition has been there for the last several centuries, we don't know if it's the real depiction of what happened 2,000 years ago during Christ's birth. You're right, we have to travel to Spain? Well, the tradition is from Catalonia, but the scene depicted is from Belen, Israel. To Israel then! Before you know it, you're in Israel with these two monsters. You're excited because everyone knows Israel is the most romantic country bordering the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, now what? We should have thought this through before buying those plane tickets. Go to Belen. Alright. Smarts and fun, so we have 6... We have more smarts, so it's this top one. Go to Belen and check all the security cameras to know once and for all if a guy was taking a shit while Mary was giving birth to Jesus. Go to Belen and collect all shits in the vicinity in order to discover the true identity of the shitter. Great thinking as usual, Valkii. I think you can technically label it as some sort of thinking. Liam, focus. Which store do you think is the oldest one here, so its camera could have accidentally recorded Jesus' birth? Do you really need me to answer that? Not really. Look, a Blockbuster. You know what a Blockbuster is, guys? It's a thing that used to be called a video rental store. Back in ancient past, the Romans and the dinosaurs used to buy physical versions of Netflix movies in those places. But back then, the concept of buying wasn't fully developed, and they were forced to give the movies back after a few days. I'm sure they were there when Christ was born. Let's steal its security cameras tapes. And so you do, because you're way past the point of being judgmental with the act of stealing. You start checking the tapes. No, this is from last Tuesday. Christ's birth happened way back, like 3 weeks before that, at least. Yes, at least. After checking 4 months of tapes, the rest of the footage is blank. What a shame, they probably erase all records past 4 months. That's what they want us to believe, Liam. What I believe is that they're trying to hide something from us, something that might or might not have happened 4 months ago when Jesus was born. I don't know where to start. Me neither. Valkii, you've been astute as always, but whoever is keeping the Cagagna secret from us seems to always be 2 steps ahead of us, for now. Ugh, can we go back to school? Sure, but let's visit some shit first. Then you go into a very tongue-in-cheek montage of you 3 having a great time in Israel, visiting all the historic landmarks and doing all kinds of silly shenanigans. For that, you win 3 fun.
Let's go.
I don't really know what we should be doing. Since I really don't know where this is going, since I apparently got a 1 in 13 chance of getting this shitter when I wanted something else from Miranda's route. But like I feel like I actually have to start recording after I get the item for that to probably work. But this is just for fun. I'm not going all the way back. You're checking your email in the library when you see one from an urgent address you don't recognize. The subject is urgent, funds needed, emergency. It seems important, so you open it. Hello, my name is Nazret Awasa, the totally legitimate prince of Ethiopia. Due to recent cruel betrayal at the hand of my brother Gambella Awasa, who bought many whores with government money, my kingdom is in terrible debt. I require only a paltry loan of 1,000 US American to regain my footing. Alternatively, you may simply provide your bank account and routing number and I will transfer the funds myself. Once I have repaid the debt, I will compensate you with 10,000 handsome US dollars. American recompense. Sincerely, Nazret Awasa, legitimate prince of legitimate actual Ethiopian government of Ethiopia. His story is so sad. You really only have 2 options here. Send $100. This is a Miranda thing. Excuse me, I would like to go across here. Well, there's a money and a smarts bit, so we need to do smarts. Right back to the Honourable Nazareth Awasa of Ethiopia. Well, I cannot offer direct financial support at this time. There are some tips for how you might improve your failing economic system. He spent hours writing out a detailed financial proposal, complete with spreadsheets, bar graphs, and especially pie charts. Nazareth Awasa thanks you kindly for your advice and promises to follow it to the letter. Later, you run into Miranda. She gives you a big hug. Who would have thought that someone as non-rich as you could provide such sound financial advice? The royal family is saved. They'll finally be free to go back to their traditional practice of exploiting the peasants. You've done a good deed today. Let no one tell you otherwise. Nice, and probably fixing a whole country's economy will count as a sick extracurricular. You gain smarts, and he sends me some money. Lunchtime. She's with Scott. You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda? Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray, fish sticks. Yeah, fish sticks Fridays. Isn't it great? It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
What?
Air people? Yes, do you not know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals. Don't you read the news? Yes, sure, because I totally know how to read. What? Well, I must insist you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason. Oh, but I've been looking forward to Fish Sticks Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out, haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain buldropinol and nerdoflavin. Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food-grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. Oh no, not nerdoflavin and buldropinol. Those are the two of the worst ones. Do the air people want me to be bad at sports? Of course they do, Scott. This air people hate sports and sportsmen. It is one of the most loathsome things about them. Aside from their feathers and their socialism. Well then, I'm not going to eat any more fish sticks ever again. Fish stick Friday, more like fish stick bye day. Yeah, man, I gotta tell the rest of the wolf pack about this. Scott runs off to spread the anti-air people propaganda, and Miranda gives you a most regal smile.
Let's go.
Hum hum hum. You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer though, you see that Polly's just on horny dating app TM, again swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced though and a little worried. What did you say this was called again? She didn't say anything. And it is an app for finding true love. Sure. But I never knew. I have spent countless hours going to royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical slumber, when I could simply have been using this app. I mostly use it for collecting dick pics. What are these dick pics? Tokens of affection? Oh, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love. I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of this? Oh, how will I ever make up for lost time? You still don't have horny... Okay. You still don't have... Did they change the name? Because this says Tinder. Like, on one of the options it says horny dating app TM, and this one says you still don't have Tinder. So that's weird. Okay, don't worry, I'll coach you in the mysterious ways of... wait, our charm, so this one. Almost chose the wrong one. Don't worry, I'll coach you in the mysterious ways of horny dating app TM. You'll have a whole harem in no time. You still don't have horny dating app TM. Why should you worry about having horny dating app TM when you can actually own horny dating app TM? Why don't you just buy the entire company? You would do that for me? Oh good, I have so many questions. What does DTF mean? Does that muscular chest in this picture have a head attached to it? Or did this man take a picture like that to hide his headlessness? Why do so many of the profiles use the eggplant emoji? I shall appoint you my royal advisor in charge of horny dating app TM adventures. Your first task will be to take some very hot selfies of me. You're not sure Miranda knows what selfie means, but you're not complaining.
Let's go.
Right. Let's just get past 20. Oh, okay. Let's see if the stuff... This is bag of regular cocaine. Nothing new really has appeared. I can just afford more things. Penguin mask. This is the poly thing, I think. A PR agent. This is just weird. Okay, I need to start looking at things, but I don't really think it's gonna matter because I don't know what's gonna happen with this extra item I have. There was the coven. You arrive at your table to find the coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming. We're under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Summon the guards! They're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me, clearly because of the evil twin thing. We're not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean that's attractive? Lies! Subterfuge. I can feel them in my brain, making me less cool and sexy. Every single lunch hour. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. Joust them in Miranda's honor. You slap a colander on your head, a baking sheet on your chest, and a jousting lance under your arm. My hero, charge! Vanquish the invaders! Whoa, hey, we don't want any trouble. We'll just move over there. Victory! The day is saved. Oh, valiantly fought, noble champion. Whoa, did those three just disintegrate into a pile of turtles, or am I just super high? You think that question pretty much answers itself. Almost done. Surely I'll be getting another thing with Damien and Liam soon. No? I'm very confused. At the very least, I think I'll just be going to prom normal styles with Miranda. You notice Miranda hunched over her phone, chewing on her lower lip. She seems nervous about something. You sidle over and ask her what's up. Oh, my royal advisor. Thank Poseidon you are here. I am lost. My adventures in horny dating app. Oh, this is a continuing one. I don't know what's going on here. My adventures in horny dating app TM have yielded a suitor, but he behaves like no suitor I have ever had before. He has not given me his full name and family titles. He has not sent me an elephant laden with gold and jewels. He has only sent me a single word. Hey. 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 What does it mean? There is no punctuation, no capitalization, only 3 curious letters. H-E-Y. How can I possibly respond when I do not even know if his father is rich? Please, my loyal advisor, what should I write in response to this most cryptic of missives? Let's face it. Let's face it, Miranda. So there's smarts and charms, so we're going to use the bottom one. I think, yeah. Let's face it, Miranda, you're still not used to the very complex customs of horny dating app TM. Maybe you should try mimicking the natives. You should go with hey. Miri, whatever he meant by that, this is your opportunity to stay the higher ground as the societal elite that you are. See his bet and raise it with a more refined hey. What a truly excellent idea. I will match his coarse vernacular, but display my good breeding with my capitalization and punctuation. He says, oh, how marvelous to have found a lady of manners on this debauched network. He's royalty as well. He says that his royal advisor told him to swear off capitalization so as to appear more relatable. But clearly yours was the better advice. An elephant laden with gold jewels is en route to this location as we speak. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, let's pretend like you meant for that to happen. You gain creativity and money as your share for getting the elephant thing.
Let's go.
Let's just go to class. You run into Miranda accidentally. It's clumsy, yet kind of cute and romantic. For a second you suspect she rehearsed it. Hi! It's so funny running into you here. So random. Anyway, I've been wondering. I got my weekly allowance today, but I can't come up with anything fun to do. It's not much, just $1 million, but perhaps we could come up with something. Together? Oh, okay. Something practical. The title on this was to be determined. Something about allowance. Something practical yet... so this is smarts and this is creativity, so you only want smarts. Something practical and yet amusing, a purge of your political opponents. I'd like to know more about you. Let's hire peasants to sing your story. That's hard to do with a million, silly. Although we can do a purge on a dime. We'll have to get creative. Enlist homeless spies. Bash dissidents with sticks. Ah, let's do it all night with daggers while they sleep. Your first date and it's at night? Way to go. Alright, well we had a date, so that's something. We're definitely not on the way to a secret ending. Vera is about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at this school, apparently. When Miranda screams, "Stop! Don't drink that!" Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Mary, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison? Ugh, what do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple, hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand and when Vera picks you, you... Drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and then delighting Mira. We chose this one because we were on Vera's route when this came up before. So we'll choose this one. Oh, she looks angry. What are you doing? That bottle costs as much as the first Apollo mission. How do you feel, Royal Taster? Are you poisoned? Well, you're not poisoned, but you're pretty fucking wasted. You give all the Mirandas you can see 2 big thumbs up. A job well done. Now Vera is sure not to be poisoned. Well, yeah, because there's no scotch left to be poisoned by. Don't listen to her. You did well. Come with me. I have some other beverages you simply must verify for safety. You spend the rest of the night getting wasted on expensive liquors at Miranda's place. Courtship never tasted so good. I guess the shitter ones just vanished. I just gotta go class again. Oh no, here we go. Okay. Later that day, Damien invites Liam and you to his house. He looks as if he hasn't eaten in the last 2 days. Guys, I haven't eaten in the last 2 days. I can't with this. The Kagana thing is driving me crazy. I kinda see it. You know what they say, when you have a wall covered in pictures, the newspaper articles connected by a thread, you can tell your obsession is becoming unhealthy. Who said that? Probably one of them. Let me write it on a post-it and put it on my Cagagna conspiracy board. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Probably not. Yeah, what an okay thing to have. I've gone to all kinds of websites looking for information. I registered on some Caganer conspiracy forums. That is... I'm going out of my mind. God bless the internet. I'm not the only one startled by this shitter thing. I've been discussing all kinds of theories. Climate change... Total Hoax X77 made a strong point about the Illuminati being involved in this. He also claimed global warming might not be real and somewhat tied to this too. Worth noting. He sounds like a very credible source, yes. Then Francis No Trial shared her conspiracy board with me. We concluded that the Cagagna guy... Caganer guy might have been involved in the JFK assassination. Finally, Chemtrails Baron was kind of useless on the Caganer thing, but he gave me sick tips to build my own fashionable tinfoil hat. I made a pair for you two. Thanks, I guess. But I still have no clue why the Catalans put a random guy taking a shit next to baby Jesus. Maybe there is no mystery, maybe it's irrelevant and certainly an unhealthy fixation for you. Gah! But Damien's scream is interrupted by the sound of his door being blasted open, revealing none other than... The Pope? What the fuck? Well, look who we have here. Damien, Liam, and Valkii. I have 3 bullets with your names on them. The Pope is holding 2 fucking guns. He's so badass, he's somehow pointing them at all 3 of you. Oh no, the Pope. Are you here to hunt us down for our many sins and crimes? What? No, who cares about that? No. Today I'm here because you've been sniffing around the church's secrets with your silly... Kaganer case. You're getting too close to the truth, and I can't let you do that. I have to protect the Catholic Church, and apparently you can't send some priests to do a pope's job. But we have no fucking idea about the truth behind the Kagana. If you tell us the truth, we're super okay with you killing us afterwards. Tell us, for God's sake. Or, you know, maybe don't kill us at all. Shut up, people will start to ask questions and follow your lead. If not for you, someone else will find the truth. I need to send a message to all those who might be as nosy as you. No, Mr. Pope, don't kill us. See, we can create a diversion so no one can ever ask questions about the Cagana again. You see, our diversion plan is... Liam is too nervous, as is to be expected from someone being held up at gunpoint by none other than the Pope. It's up to you to come up with a diversion plan so good that you can calm the Pope. Divert attention. I don't know what that skill check is because it doesn't say. I'm probably, unless it's boldness, I will be fine. Because it doesn't say what it is. It looks like I might get the ending. Maybe, I don't know. Divert attention from the mystery behind the Cagana by turning it into a mindless souvenir, selling toys of various celebrities taking a shit as if they were the Cagana. Use all the resources of the Catholic Church to combine the two strongest entertainment forces in the world, K-pop and Garfield. Okay, good. The Pope stares at you in silence. Like any celebrity? Yes, any. Even Joey from Friends. I love Friends, and Joey is very silly. Remember when he says, "How you doing?" Yes, we will make Joey into a tiny shitting toy to celebrate the Cagana tradition. People will be too distracted to ask any questions about the church's dark secrets. Heh, little Joey pooping. It'd be very, very silly. Sure, Mr. Pope, it'd definitely be the silliest thing. Yes, indeed, I love to watch Friends reruns and to blow off steam after all my Pope duties. It's such a classic. And the little pooping Joey would be the perfect thing for me to stop being nosy about the... terrible huge secret around the Cagana. This Valkii sure is a mastermind. You should keep her around. She is what we'd call in the Catholic Church prom material. So, we good? Sure, the Pope leaves Damien's room, muttering to himself, "Pooping Joey, hee hee." What the fuck? That was close. It turns out you were right this whole time, Damien. Perhaps we were flying too close to the sun. And we didn't get to punch it, but one day I will unveil the mystery behind that fucking awesome Cagana. Who knows, maybe one day we will. You spend the rest of the day building your own nativity scene as a bonding experience, and yes, it has a random guy taking a shit next to baby Jesus. What a beautiful adventure. Should I try one of these? I don't think it will work. But if I get it wrong, then it's like kind of wasted time. But that means I will get a secret ending. Should I just do it?
What's up? Let's go.
Okay, so I can just do this. So that's fine. I don't mind that. In the end, we didn't get to crack the code of the Cagana. Some things are better if they stay a mystery, Damien. I guess. Okay, let me give you a nondescript winter holiday present in the form of a new Catalan tradition for you to know. Another one? Fuck yes! Although I find it hard to believe it'll be better than the Cagana. Are you sure? Let me tell you about the Cagatió, or the shitting log. During the Christmas season, Catalan families put a smiling log in their homes and feed it for some days. On Christmas Eve, kids beat the shit out of the log with sticks while singing merry songs. If they beat the Cagatió hard enough, it poops sweets and presents. This is precious, a true Christmas miracle. Hey you two, you've been so nice tagging along with me on this Cagana odyssey. Would you want to spend these holidays with my dads and me down in hell? Hell yeah. Sure, why not? And so you three spend Christmas together down in hell celebrating a very weird Catalan tradition. So these are his dads, that's so cute. The experience enriches you in the culture of beautiful European region while letting you literally beat the shit out of a smiling log. You've grown closer thanks to your wacky misadventure around a mysterious ancient tradition and an unspoken secret of the Catholic Church. Also, you finally get to meet Damien's dads. Sweet! Oh, Cagatió. I got an achievement called Cagatió. Best high-fiving. Damien's quote is actual fire, an acceptable option for a quote. So I did get a secret ending. See, oh, okay, that was kind of worth it. So if I keep doing that 1 in 3 and not getting that salad thing that I got, which seems bloody pointless, then not pointless if you need a certain amount of points in something to get an ending, then you can just do whatever the fuck you want, pretty much. Because it's not very difficult to understand how it works. It literally just takes the higher, like you should choose the one that you have the highest stat in and it'll always work. That seems to be how it works anyway. What the fuck is this? Have I ever seen this before, or have I just always ignored it? Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we are and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Right, oh, we've only unlocked 3 images in the gallery this time. Alright, so we got a new secret ending here. That's so cute. I'm not there, which sucks. But that's fine. More art. We didn't get a Polaroid this time because I guess we didn't just end up with one person. We got like a friend ending, which is cute. Who is this? Oh god. Who are all these people? I have no idea. Alright, where's the new one? She's cute. Where's the concept art? So, main character, Liam concept, Polly concept, right? Yeah. Fan art! Oh, that's cute. Alright, well, we got another secret ending, which is cool. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!